Hello, welcome back to the Hand Drawn Project, where I'm sharing my journey of creating coloring books one page at a time. Today I'm working on this Allosaurus drawing. It's part of my Dinosaur series, and I'll be sketching, inking, and coloring it with alcohol markers. Along the way, I'll share some dino facts, a few drawing and coloring tips, and what it means for me personally to get up at 4 a.m. to do this every day. When I start the sketch, I remind myself not to chase perfection. About 90% of the sketch will be completed with pencil and then inked over, but these first lines help everything flow correctly. For me, drawing dinosaurs like this Allosaurus is both creative and relaxing. Here's a cool Allosaurus fact: it lived during the late Jurassic period. It was one of the top predators of its time, kind of like the T-Rex before the T-Rex came along. In the drawing stage, I do focus on proportions. I'll make the head a little bigger, the body a little chunkier. That gives my critters a little fun, cartoonish look instead of something scary. It helps show that drawing, inking, and coloring is for everyone, not just for serious paleo artists. When I move to inking, I switch over to my 1mm pen. Inking is one of my favorite and least favorite stages. It sharpens the sketch and makes it feel real, but one mistake, you could ruin your drawing. I like to vary the line thickness, sometimes thicker on the outside of the dinosaur and thinner on the details inside. That small change makes the character kind of pop off a little bit onto the page. I don't always remember to do that, but I try. Another Allosaurus fact: paleontologists think it may have hunted in groups. There's some fossil evidence that shows multiple skeletons found together, which could mean they hunted like packs of wolves, or something bad happened to them while they were all standing together. Inking is also where patience really matters. Like I've said earlier, I've ruined some pages by rushing, so now I remind myself to slow down, let the pen do the work. Art is about steady progress, not speed. In my previous videos, I just did the drawing and inking of my critters, and then I colored some for the back and front covers. In this book, I'm coloring each one so I can pick out which ones to use at the end to put on my cover pages. Alcohol markers are pretty good. They give a solid, bold color. For the Allosaurus, I use some bright, playful tones. You can use whatever you want, orange or green, yellow, purple spots. Keep it fun. I usually start with the background and then move on to the dinosaur. Here's a tip I'm going to be working on: overlapping the strokes slightly while the ink is still wet. That'll avoid streaks and make nice, smooth surface on the paper. And if I want shadows, I'll be layering instead of pressing harder with different shades of the same color. I'll be practicing that more in videos to come. While I'm working on this page, let me share a bit about my routine. I get up at 4 a.m. most mornings to draw, ink, color, or edit, or just learn new techniques in all those areas. That quiet time is mentally very relaxing for me. It's before the world wakes up, and it gives me a space to create without distractions. It's not just about finishing a coloring book, it's about building discipline and continually trying to improve myself. Each drawing teaches me something, whether it's sketching faster, inking smoother, or experimenting with marker blends. Even editing these videos has become a part of the journey. I've had to learn new software, figure out export settings, and practice presenting my art on camera. It's all a part of the creative process. What I love about coloring dinosaurs like this Allosaurus is that it reminds me of being a kid again, just enjoying the process of putting color on paper. And that's why I say anyone can do this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up, pick up the pen or marker, and enjoy creating. So there you have it, a hand-drawn Allosaurus brought to life from sketch to ink to color. I hope this inspires you to grab some markers or crayons and give it a try yourself. Start a hobby, restart a hobby, anything helps your mind stay sharp. Remember, art doesn't have to be complicated. It can be fun, relaxing, and a way to grow a little each day. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more dinosaurs and critters, stick around. I've got plenty more coming.